Women were sold a notion that ending a pregnancy is like getting rid of bronchitis. I bought this notion, hook, line, and sinker. I've carried buyer's remorse for decades. There are agencies, ministries, and organizations investing countless dollars on the preventative side of this issue. But the phantom symptoms, the unspoken consequences, aren't addressed. The subconscious prison of this still affects moms, sisters, aunties, grandmas, and men too. Some of these unspoken consequences: self-sabotage, lack of self-worth, eating disorders, abusive relationships, addiction, suicidal thinking, broken dreams, they were all a lid on my life. They were the prison I sentenced myself to for an act I was told wasn't a crime and that it was no big deal. I was 12 years into serving this self-imposed life sentence when I became convicted to speak on behalf of the living victims. I have all the empathy in the world for the victims that are already in heaven, and I'm one of the millions of living victims here to speak on what I've lived through. If I had time, I would elaborate on my whole life story, but I don't have time. So let me just share that there were several moments of revelation which demand me to speak on behalf of the living victims. Like the time I can't forget, running through my college psychology lobby late for my midterm. I glanced at the calendar and realized I hadn't had a period in almost 3 months. This would be my second unplanned, unexpected pregnancy. It wasn't until 12 years later when I realized my choices began the cascade of symptoms of abortion. Ending a pregnancy doesn't end the problem any more than winning the lottery ends your financial woes. When I made my choice to abort my children, I wasn't informed that choice came with lifetime consequences. I can't undo what has been done, but I can help living victims restore hope in the face of the consequences. I'm Britt, and I help women who have ended a pregnancy move past the trauma of abortion so they can find freedom to move forward and thrive. And that's why I'm silent no more.